It is my pleasure to be talking to you, Dr. Darshan, today. Could you please introduce yourself and what do you do for business?
Mm-hmm. Great. Thanks, Nour. It's my pleasure to be on your show, and I wish you all the best in the beginning itself. The work which you are doing is really a noble cause. You are helping a lot many people in your country as well as in abroad. To introduce about me, I am a software engineer by profession, but a teacher by heart. So I teach people as many people as possible. Learning by sharing is my mantra. And about my profile, I think you are going to share my LinkedIn information. So that covers all my professional background. Probably I do not want to consume that time. Rather, I would like to utilize that time to tell more information and knowledge to the people rather than utilizing that time. So let's move forward. Over
Perfect.
to you. Yeah.
How do you help your trainees think more widely and innovatively?
Yeah, that's what very valid and required questions of this day. That whenever some mentor or a person would like to give knowledge or information to his subordinate or a mentee or trainee, the key thing should be a very clear vision where he wants them to go. Even for teachers, if they would like their students to grow, be ahead of me, then only I can give my best. So when you are asking me a question that what I can make them to think more wisely or more innovatively, I give them a clear vision that you are seeing me as a role model. Grow beyond me, think beyond me, and develop that vision that you want to grow. Identify the people, not only me as a role model, those who are in industry as a role model, those who are much ahead of you, and then try and run behind them and catch them and go ahead of them. So that's the thing which I normally tell to my trainees.
Isn't that difficult for a teacher who is a human being after all?
Mhm. uh, for teacher, the sky is the limit. uh, Teacher can be can imagine that I am just limited by resource. A teacher can be a resourceful person who can look all around, find so many resourceful people, join hand, and can develop something which is very innovative. Like right now, you are a teacher.
Yeah.
You are using technology to teach thousands of people at the same time.
Yeah.
If people understand it, that yes, you are using technology, you are resourceful. You are not single person. Right now, we are two. But if this video has been watched 1,000 times, we are 2,000 people together. So we are multiplying teachers using technology. So this is the beauty of new era technology. And probably because of COVID, many teachers have realized this multiplying effect.
Yeah.
Before COVID, this technology was little bit hidden or exposed to those in a Western world. Now it is coming to Eastern countries also, to
Yeah.
Asia and nearby countries.
Perfect. Let's go to the next question. What are your criteria to accept or reject your trainees?
The first thing is I do not reject, and this is normal way when anyone says, but the critical path starts just like a coach.
Hmm?
I also give an assignment the same way the coach gives. I tell him to take a circle of the ground for 10 times. If that person get tired, he is out of my mentorship or my coaching. If that person develop the stamina and come back and say me, sir, I am growing, allow me some space, but I will reach up to the 10th circle slowly. Okay, he is in my circle. So these are the kind of taste I take in terms of giving assignment. So I give assignment and I observe, is this guy capable of doing it? If he is, yes, he is in.
Yeah, that's yeah, so good. Okay. So, what are the strengths of the current generation?
Wow, that's a good question. So the current generation is very passionate about what they want, very clear, very tech savvy, and they have means information available at their fingertip. So in certain cases, they are much ahead of those who are, baby boomers or, the internet generation like me. So they are far ahead in terms of access to the technology. They have used this technology and they know what is the power. They are quite, exposed to the world using social media, well connected with each other. So these are the quite many interesting things you can see in the new generation or millennials.
Yeah, that's so interesting. What are the weaknesses of the current generation?
Uh, we can say that out of 100%, over 50% has this weakness, is called I will be left out, or you know uh, I need to be on social media, I need to be loved, I need to be liked by my friends, and if they do not like me, or they do not see my post, they do not post a comment, I am out of the circle. So that is the 50% who is demonstrating such kind of behavior, or else they are just constantly engaged on such kind of social media which are non value added, and that is a rising alarm: games and social media.
Mhm.
Remaining 50%, they are trying to improve or they are trying to engage, and that there is no complaint about them. So
Yeah. Okay. So let's move to the country level. Are certain countries more helpful to young people?
uh, nowadays, if we can see, the countries are not boundary. uh, yes, certain countries are there which has inherent nature of helping others, but these days, if I can see, those who want to help themselves, the help is coming from anywhere. So the country is not boundary. Like Nour is from Egypt, I am from India, but living in Mexico, and we are helping. Yeah, you are helping me, in fact. So, and you must have done show with so many other people. So the sky is limit, and the country helping or not now is out of question. Only thing, a person needs to be inclined toward finding a right person and engaging in a right way. If you engage yourself in a right way, there is no doubt about it that world will support you, world will help you.
Yeah, sure. So let's say if some people are motivated but they cannot find the suitable opportunity, what do you say
Yes,
to them?
yeah, that happens a lot of time. I have seen that people are not getting a right kind of opportunity and they are getting frustrated. So the key thing which they need to observe or they need to do is, and I will emphasize on this, that be in connect with the right kind of people, have a right role model, which may be an industry expert, which may be your peer. Do not feel jealous about someone because he is just of same education level or some, same college or something. See his achievements, get motivated out of him. Try to learn every day from everyone who is around you. And if you do not have someone who is around you who has a same kind of knowledge or higher knowledge than you, find out someone. There are several websites. LinkedIn is one of that, which will allow you to be in touch with those kind of people. What is the next after learning them? Try to connect with them. Try to call them. If possible, if they allow you the phone number. If you cannot call them, just follow their writings. These days, reading a book and reading blogs of someone almost is the same thing. So keep reading their blogs, postings. Now, what is next? Communicate with them. Now, it may not be possible that you can pick up the phone and talk to him. No. You write on his comments that, yes, I like this, I like that. So one fine day, that guy will have interest in you and he will come back and approach you. But don't do with everyone. Don't defocus, because if you are civil engineer and then you go and write your comments for say lyricist or music writers, it doesn't carry any value. If you want to go into civil engineering, MBA, sales, then do comments on those areas. So as you have rightly asked, that people are motivated but they are not getting support, they can do or achieve or gain support in these ways.
Yeah, very easy and very accessible, actually.
Correct.
Yeah,
Correct.
yeah. Is success a plan or an opportunity?
Yes. So, like for me, it was an opportunity. Like it just came because I'm from such a humble background, and the opportunity came one by one by one. I have never, done this one, but it seems like uh, it was my second nature to invest that as as you have seen, the hard work. So I have never, realized that I'm doing hard work. I was always thinking that I am lucky. I am getting things easily. Even these days, I am getting things one after another very easily. Probably, my criteria of now thinking the difficulty has changed. I do not see anything as a difficult thing. I see everything as easy thing. So that depends on individual, that how you think or what is your perspective.
Yeah, very, very inspiring and very informative. What challenges have you overcome in your career?
Mhm. So the primary challenge is where with my nature, my own nature, how to overcome your own barriers which you build around yourself. The primary thing which was couple of my failures came because I was of reserved mindset. I was not accepting change, or I was doing overthinking, that somebody is judging me, somebody is doing this, somebody is doing that, in my earlier stage. Anger,
Mhm.
frustration. Yeah. So all this kind of your inner vices creates a bigger harm to you than the external agency. So these are the things when I overcame. At least now I'm realizing that yes, I am going near to the success. Still, it is not guaranteed that I have overcame it 100%, but I am doing my little by little, and every day I am taking out one bad thing from me.
Yeah, yeah, that is not quite easy.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
not quite easy.
yeah. How can people make sure they are on the right path despite lack of results?
Yes. So the one thing which is quite obvious, that a person feels like he is on a right path, is inner happiness. And we think, or I am just giving this is kind of knowledge, or something like, every management guru is giving, that inner peace is an ultimate thing. It is easy said than done. you know
Yeah,
it's when you don't have a food on your plate, the same author will have a different thought process. So even it will be difficult for me also. But I'll give you a corporate lesson where my boss used to say that once you are in a job, if you are happy, you will do your best. When you are not happy, it is going to be a very tough and challenging for you to give your 100%. So that's the way to gain the excellence in whatever you are doing, whatever you are achieving. So uh, uh, means
like
that's
Chris.
the way. Yeah. You That's the way you are assuring that you are on a right path.
Mhm.
That happiness will give you that, what you can say, uh, that will
Feeling.
become like a compass, that
Yeah,
will become like a compass which gives you a direction, that am I going right or wrong. Even though the results are not coming in favor of you, you will come to know that yes, I am on a right track. Yeah.
yeah, perfect. So, how do you prepare your trainees for risk taking?
Yes. So this is an activity from day one, that uh, you need to take a risk. Now, especially for trainees, what happens is, uh, the assignments which I normally give are the part, or uh, the content of assignment is part and partial, contains a lot of risk taking subjects, and it starts with a mild presentations to a complex role playing scenarios. So now imagine you have to play a role playing scenario where the video recording is happening. Like these days, uh, these webinars and all that are very common. But before 3 years or before 5 years, it was not that common. So we used to teach that do a role playing, and in that role playing, you take risk. You be a person who is, uh, becoming a risk taker, becoming someone who is investing money, or someone who is investing skill, somebody who is doing a software development, and then that software development, what are the risks in of failure. So by covering all this topic, we prepare their mental muscle in such a way that when actual risk comes, whether in terms of investment, whether in terms of investment in people, investment of time, or investment in terms of software development, they are mentally ready and they are able to tackle the situation. So role playing is the key thing, and role playing can be linked with a visualization. So you can say that using visualization technique, we can prepare them for risk taking.
Yeah. Can everyone be an entrepreneur?
It is a challenge because being an entrepreneur, I have seen, I've been an entrepreneur for 3 times, and all the three times I have gone up to the peak of the success and then fall into the valley. So becoming an entrepreneur and remaining successful one is difficult. It's like walking on the rope. So everyone cannot be an entrepreneur. But in current era, chances of being an entrepreneur has increased compared to finding a job, because in this present situation, a small size business has a more possibility. So the probability of being a successful entrepreneur is more in current situation.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay. What questions would you ask to challenge people to show them there is a way?
Wow, this is the key thing. Normally, the first thing which I ask to the people is, "Are you ready?"
Hmm.
And then I don't ask for what. Are you ready? And then I give a pause, and people immediately imagine that what he will be saying. And then as I ask, okay, what you have thought I'm going to say you. And then someone of they say that, are you ready for a challenge? Are you ready for dance? Are you ready for this or that? And then I say that this is the challenge. I was telling that, are you ready to expect an unexpected question?
Oh,
So this is the way you expect something unexpected in your life. And that's a challenge, because when you expect something unexpected, just like this COVID has given an unexpected challenge to many. And these challenges, those who have came up to the mark and they have converted into the opportunity, they have gained a tremendous success. And those who have regretted it, the same challenge has become challenge for them, that how to kill the time.
yeah.
So this is the main question which I ask, that are you ready?
Yeah. Perfect. What else would you like to say?
Okay, so I would like to say about my initiative, and that's a, kind of a soft marketing of myself, but actually it's not a marketing of an individual Darshan Patel. It's a marketing for a community, for society, for brighter use of technology. So what I say is, let's use technology for betterment of humanity. This also technology is available to us: social media, Facebook, WhatsApp, LinkedIn, Instagram. But let's not use it for spreading hatred. spreading, human to human hate. Let's use it for a betterment of our community. Let's involve each and everyone and build a collaboration network, which I'm, building, where people can exchange knowledge with each other. The second thing is learning by sharing. You can learn a lot of things by sharing. A simple example: if you would like to learn something, or you would like to share something, you have to learn lot many things. Like a teacher, if he knows many things, then only he can teach to his students. So
Yeah.
the advantage goes to teacher. And once he learns so many things, he shares, his retention will increase. Because suppose I have learned about Bible or Quran, and if I don't teach that Bible or Quran to someone,
Mhm.
after 1 year I will forget majority of the things.
Yeah.
But if I keep on teaching to somebody, the verses after verses, I will retain more and more things inside me.
Yeah.
And that is in my benefit rather than others' benefit. So that's the way learning by sharing helps, and that is my main mantra. And the third one is collaborative learning.
Mhm.
Do not, when you learn alone, you can learn 1x. When you learn 2%, you can do 2x. But when you do 100% together, at least you can do 15x, 20x, 25x. You can multiply the effect of learning. Because if every one of you learn 1 page of a book, 100 people can learn 100 pages in half an hour.
Yeah.
And in the next 1 hour, they can exchange that one page information, main 2 lines of each with each other, and the complete book of 100 pages is over. And there are tools available where they can easily exchange this information online, like menti.com. So where they can go or and exchange the information very quickly.
Yeah.
So such kind of tools, many tools are there. Let's use all these and become smart reader, smart writer, collaborative people, those who can use technology and learn it quite faster.
Perfect. It has been so insightful and informative to talk to you, Dr. Patel. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, Nour.
Have a great day.
Yeah, thank you.